At the very beginning of Wellbox, we actually didn't know how we would sign up patients. And so when we had this large practice in Louisville sign on and say, yes, they want to do this, and what they did is they said that we want to hire a doctor that will work with you to sign up patients in practice. We had 0 patients. I said, great, let's do that. Let's see how many patients we can get. Let's do a test. So I basically lived at this practice in Louisville for 3 weeks with this physician who was brought out of retirement and himself of the age of the Medicare patient. And so every time there was a Medicare patient that came in and they had 7 or 8 or 9 waiting exam rooms, the place was huge, he would go in and talk to the patient before the physician came in. And he signed up every patient that he talked to. At the end of 3 weeks, his success rate was 98%. And the 2% he missed were because those patients didn't have 2 chronic conditions, but he got everybody else. So we knew right away there was an appetite for it by the patient. We didn't know how to scale that because you can't go and live in physician practices and sign up people physically in person on any sort of scale. So once we had those patients sign up, we didn't have the Wellbox office that everybody knows today. We had 2 Regis office spaces, and they weren't even beside each other. They were about 50 yards away from each other. And we had 2 care coordinators in each office with burner phones and Excel spreadsheets, and a coordinator running back and forth between the 2 offices all day long as we phoned patient after patient after patient and document everything in this Excel spreadsheet. And that's where it got started. So far from where we are today, but that's literally how we did it, and we learned as we went. And it was a great way to cut our teeth and iterate, so to speak. I come from the software side of things, but it was kind of like a live iteration with care coordinators, patients, and patients being signed up in person. So that's where things really started.